Today I'm going to share with you my top 3 bullish chart patterns. So this is the beginning of a new top 3 series in which I'm going to share my top 3 favorite trading tools, my top 3 also bearish patterns, and so on and so on. Trying to share as much valuable information with you as possible. And today looking into chart patterns and specifically the bullish ones. So first of all, what are chart patterns? Well, chart patterns basically, they put all buying and selling into a perspective, by consolidating the forces of supply and demand into a concise picture. So basically they provide this framework to analyze this battle, raging between the bulls and the bears. I talk very often with my students and members in the group that it's a constant. Basically, a chart is just, we're just witnessing a battle between two teams, the bulls and the bears. So here, these patterns help us to understand really what's happening and who is likely to win the next battle. So, and even more importantly, chart patterns and technical analysis in general, can help you determine who is winning the battle, allowing traders and investors to position themselves accordingly. So in many ways, chart patterns are just simply more complex versions of support, resistance, and trend lines. So maybe you've already studied these things, and here with chart patterns we're putting everything together into one concise picture. So let's get started with the bull flag. In here, some people will argue that this is not technically a bull flag and that something like this is a bit more of a bull flag, because usually bull flags are like this part here, the consolidation part is rather short, and so here we have a move up and then somewhat of a descending channel. And then even here some people will argue and say that this whole pattern is an ascending channel because we're going up. Anyways, we don't need to get caught up on the actual wording. In general, the principle is the following. You have a strong move up and then you have a period of consolidation during which the price is slightly correcting. You don't want to see it go up and up and up. You want to see the price correcting, not too much. Holding still some key support, but correcting and cooling off and accumulating for a while. So the people who are afraid at this point will sell, while the people who are waiting for the next move will start accumulating until you can see there was a big move, and in the end, over 230% profit on Cardano. This was back in the big bull run at the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018. And you can see here there was a first one and then followed again by another, some will say that this is more like a pennant. Doesn't really matter, it's the same, in the end here we're having the same thing, correction with consolidation and then one more move up. So if you had missed this one, you could always get in. And you can see it just kept on repeating this pattern of move up, slight correction, consolidation, strong move up, consolidation and correction, move up, so on and so on. And here we had this beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 beautiful, perfect school book like Elliott wave pattern. So this is basically what it is. And so I remember in this trade, I didn't actually make money on this way here, but I remember here I started buying at these levels in case it went up right away. I remember adding some more here and even adding some more a third time and enjoying all this right up here, and I took some profits up here. I remember adding some again here and then enjoying this last ride, and then most of the profit was collected at these levels, and then also had my stop loss raised to here. So when we went below, the rest of my position closed, because anyways after it just kept on going lower. So this was a really nice trade thanks to this bull flag. So again, you're looking for the strong move up, slight correction, movement sideways, and then usually, and the longer it goes, usually the stronger the move is gonna come. The longer it takes to cool off, and it's basically accumulating potential energy to then have a strong move up. So this was it for the bull flag. Next we have the ascending triangle, and this one I really love because it's very clear and it gives us a very easy entry with a super safe stop loss. Why? Because we have this clearly established trend line, and I think that the best time to get into these is here on the third touch, because you need already 2 points to have somewhat of a trend line, and ideally you really need 3 to have a strongly established trend line. Here you already have 1, 2, and 3, so the resistance is very clear. Yeah, this resistance line here is very, very clear. And then here I like to wait and see if it's holding on this line. Yeah, and then you can see like it had 1, 2 here, and it just held this line beautifully. So now is the time to buy in. And it's very easy because your stop loss can be just here below. Yeah, your stop loss is, a few percent maybe below this line here. So it's very easy, and it gives you a very safe trade. And here you can see it followed with over 50% profit after we broke this line. Yeah, so typically once we break, there's often a retest, and then we just keep on going higher. So I love this pattern. Basically what it is one trend line, one bullish trend line, along with a resistance. The resistance remains the same, yet the trend line, keeps on going up, obviously, until we get squeezed into the end of this triangle and something has to happen. And most of the time, I think the probabilities for this one are close to 70% chance that it will be bullish. Yeah, so typically, especially in an uptrend, this is a continuation pattern. This is a bullish pattern. Yeah. So here you can see just played out really beautifully, and this was a trade on Genesis Vision. And I remember telling the members to get in exactly here, and we got some really beautiful profits, and we actually cashed out. Well, obviously we had targets along the way, but I remember telling the members to cash out here at this level. So it was a really, really nice, sweet trade. And then the third one is called the Breakout and Retest. I'm not sure this is an exact technical name, but this is how I've like to call it and how I've seen other traders calling it as well. And what is it? Basically, we have a pretty established resistance zone. Yeah, here with this red box. And what you want to see is, you have 2 choices. Either you can, buy into this, which is kind of like this bull flag / cup and handle-ish kind of thing. That's one option. You could buy here. Or if you want to be maybe a bit safer, because here you can buy here, but where do you put your stop loss? Because there's not really any support until much lower. But once we break past this area here, this whole red zone, wait for it to break out, and a lot of the time, and really most of the time, you just have to be a bit patient and not FOMO into this here, and you wait for a correction and you wait for a retest. So that's why I call it breakout and then retest. So we're retesting this area here, this line here. Why? Because previous resistance often becomes the new support and vice versa. So here it used to be resistance, and now we're checking to see, is this the new support or not? And you can see, if you buy down here, you get a nice 14% pump right after. So it was a really great opportunity. Yeah, it's not a amazing wow trade, but still, this was on Bitcoin, and if you traded with 5x or 10x or 20x leverage, you can still have very nice gains on this move. So this breakout and then retest, and you're buying down here. So I hope these 3 bullish patterns, will help you to have really nice trades. The reason why I like all of these is because they give you, they're very clear to spot. They're very easy to spot, and they give you often a very nice risk-reward ratio, and they help, like the stop losses are quite easy to set on them, and the stop losses can be pretty tight to your entry on all of them, and usually they result in very nice gains. Yeah, so in the end, this can help you, and it has helped me a lot to have consistent profitable trades, and if I do lose, it's usually under 5% loss thanks to those specific patterns. So this is the kind of stuff that I teach in the online course, which I'm currently officially launching. I had a beta version of the course, and while I was recording it, I already had a series of students who went through the course. So they already went through it, and all the feedback was super positive, and I already see that it's working for them because they can find those patterns for themselves. They can find good trades for themselves, and so now I'm confident, and I'm now officially launching this whole course. It's a 10-week journey, let's say. So we call it 10 steps to financial freedom, because I really believe that this material can help many of you make a lot of money for yourself. So basically in there you can learn about all the essentials, so you can be able to trade and recharge independently without needing someone else to help you. You will learn how to manage risk, which is really, risk management is the ultimate key to consistent profits. You will learn in there the secrets to never losing money, what I call the 5 virtues of the 6%. This is all about mindset. We're going deep into the minds of successful traders. How to read patterns and then also use indicators. So some of the stuff I was teaching is in there, but we learn about a lot more patterns. These were just 3, and we learn about over 15 patterns in there. Basically how to trade in any market, whether it's going up or down. And in there you'll get over 10 hours of content, or I think now we have almost 50 videos in there or some things, and it just keeps on growing. So you get, sorry, this is a mistake in here. You actually get 1 month free premium channel, not 10 month, my bad. But still, you get 1 month free premium channel, which is normally $50 a month. So you're getting right there a $50 bonus on top of the 50% discount. You get access to, a premium chat in which you get to connect with the previous students and the new students, and so you get to have everyone kind of helping you, and there you can share also the charts that you're finding. You can share, I give you a lot of homework to do with the course, so you can every week you can go and you can share your results in there. Constant online support. If you have any questions, anything, you can always contact me, of course. There are 3 secret bonuses which you can find out for yourself once you go on the webpage, and of course a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you are not happy with the course, if you're not getting any value from the course, if what you're learning is just not working, so if you really apply every single thing I teach you in there and you're not getting positive results, you just message me. I'll give you your money back, no questions asked. So there's literally 0 risk on your side. I just want to give you a few testimonials. This is just a few from the ones from the students who already went through the course. So a great course if you want to have a clear picture about trading and what it takes to be a successful trader. This course helped me a lot. Thank you, Golden Bulls community. Another one here, straight to the point and complete, well prepared, explained and presented. This course is a great investment that very much helped me get in and ahead of the game and demystify the world of crypto. A highly valuable tool that I recommend you get your hands on. So go to this website, to goldenbullscrypto.com. In 12 hours, first of all, I only have 5 spots left. In 12 hours the offer is gone. Immediately in these 12 hours the price is going to double. So, and afterwards over time it's just going to keep on increasing. The more I get students in, the more I get positive feedback, the more I get more testimonials and success stories. I'm just going to keep on increasing the price, because I will be more and more confident of the course working for people. So this offer here, this 50% discount is just never going to come back again at this price. So I put the link down in the description, goldenbullscrypto.com. Go on there, grab your spot if there's still one available, and I will see you in there.